Hello friends, welcome to our series of Financial IQ Decoded. It's a practical guide for financial literacy. Guys, remember friends, our human memory has certain limitations. We cannot remember each and everything of our investments, of any important documentations, which should and always should be kept in a proper documented manner so that whenever needed we can find out it easily. Friends, always remember, if you want to be successful, you have to keep record of all your important documentations. If you are messy with this, there will be severe trouble in your personal as well as financial life. So it's not only important to earn money and just keep on doing stacking it up. It is also important that you have a proper documentation that is very, very needed. We have seen n number of examples where either most of the time in Indian culture at least I have seen, the husband looks after everything, the wife, I'm not saying all, I'm saying most of them don't know what all investments they have done, what all policies they have taken, or where all the bank accounts are there. Many of them, certain mishap happens and the single living person comes to us and say that we don't know, sir, and that investment has got stuck up, gets lost many times, or it becomes useless to the family because they don't know these things. And very simple things. If a person gets with an accident, is in coma, the family member don't know whether he has any health insurance or not. These things. So this is a very, I would say, a miserable thing that person is having a health insurance but is not able to get the benefits because he has not given the access of his documents to her, or he has not kept a proper record. So this record keeping is very important. And how to keep this documentation? So you should keep this documentation both in hard copy form as well as in soft copy in a Google Drive. And where all these documents should be kept? These documents should be kept at your home, at your office, because something happens to home, those documents can be available to office, and also to one of your most trustworthy person who is not from your family or business, because if certain problem occurs and whole of the office is gone, whole of the home is gone, so where are we to find these documents? So these documents can be found with that trustworthy but non-family member. While doing a documentation, you should involve your spouses because they should know what all policies you have, what all properties you have, what all business plans you have, what all loans you have, where your bank accounts is there, because something happens to you, you should be known to you. Unfortunately, in certain scenarios, both the mother father goes off due to accidents or any damn things, and that children are left. In my city, in last second wave of corona, almost 195 children get orphaned. And see the misery. They are not knowing what all property, what all loan, what all money is being kept with by their family members. So we should keep that in record, and a teenage child or your elder child should at least know these things. And if you do this, definitely after you are gone or there is some problem, at least they can know what all things you are having. So why it is important to have these documents? Because this is not only going to be useful in your documentation, but this will give you clear ideas whether you have actually invested in assets or liabilities. The loans which you have taken are good loans or bad loans. Whether the investment which you have done is a good investment or bad investment. And also you will understand the financial progress through this documents is like a progress card for you. This will let you understand whether your financial growth is good or not. And also you can in your business know what all inventories you have, what all stocks you have, and you can find out the loopholes from where these are lacking or losing out. So it is very important to keep documents for all this purpose. Now, after going through these things, I'll just brief you certain examples where this documentation is necessary And guys, this is an exercise for you all. Today only, after listening this video, go and follow this exercise in your home with your parents, family members, with your kids, and if it is for your business purpose, with your all partners as well as the important persons of your office. So what all examples are this? For example, first thing is documentation of the properties. So what all documentations, properties you are having? Home, the office, the business property, or any investment put in any land. So what all documents? So what is the area of that property? When you have bought the property, from whom you have bought the property, all the titles of the property, all the titles, sale deed, sale agreement, all this, and the legal documents of the property. Have you taken loan on the property? What all loan, from which bank you have taken? What is the interest rate? What is the EMI? Have you taken insurance of it? All this has to be documented and kept in. Second thing is what are important is documentation of your policies. This is very important. As I have given you example, if you meet with an accident and your health policy is not known to your family members, you are having to pay a lot of huge bills to your pocket. So which all policies you are having? Suppose you are having a life insurance policy, you are having a mediclaim policy, you are having a term insurance policy, vehicle insurance, property insurance, children plan, all these policies. Now again, in this, what you have to see is what is your policy plan, what is the amount of the policies, what is the monthly or yearly or quarterly amount which you have to pay, when it is going to mature, who are the nominees of these things. It should all be documented properly. It will take hardly a half page or 1 page, but this will save lot many things for your future, for your family, and all these things. Then the rental properties. In the rental properties, what all is? See, you have to find out what is the rental yield, for how long you have given the property, for who is the tenant of the property, all the documents important like the Aadhaar card, all this KYCs, whether they have been kept, what is the terms and conditions kept in the property, what is the rights they have kept, all these things you have to keep in documentations. Then comes your investments and savings. There are n number of investments which you are doing. Your mutual fund is there, your provident fund is there, then your SIPs are there, shares are there, then your commodity debentures, virtual currencies. Guys, remember which shares you have taken, how much amount shares you have taken. All these things should be documented. Just now there was a release of this web series called as the Big Bull regarding Harshad Mehta. Later on, you found that there was no documentation of 26 lakh shares in his office. Why this is happening? Is only earning money is important? Why the documentation was not kept? Because of the documentation, such loss was there for the company. So we should have the documentation of these things. Then comes your loan documents. There are various types of loans. Your property loan, your house loans, then your car loan, your business loan, your personal loans, your borrowed loans. Why this is important? Now this is important because this will understand how much loan you are having. That loan is a liability. Which loan has the rate of interest, different various rate of interest, what is the tenure they have been taken for. Now while assessing this, you can understand which loan is having the highest interest and which loan is a good loan and which loan is a bad loan. If you can really document that, you can close all your bad loans and go ahead with your good loans, because this will help in your financial progress. Then lastly is your vehicles and your important equipments. The vehicles which you are using for yourself, your business, this should be properly documented, like the name of the vehicle, where you have taken, the chassis number, the PUCs, the registration number, the driver name, his license, and the loan which you have taken, the insurance. If all these documents are there, there will be no problem if you are got in any of the accidents or anything. This should be really mandatory. Also important instruments. If you are in a very big industries you are owning, if you are owning a big hospitals or any big setups, all the important equipments, all the important machineries which are used, a proper detailed thing is to be included in, from which company you have bought it, what was the cost which you have bought it, what is its warranty, whether you have taken its annual maintenance contract, who is the person who is looking after sales, if insurance is done, what is the AMC cost. All these things, if done properly, guys, I'll tell you, you are going to lead a very disciplined life. And always remember, disciplined lifestyle is the key success to your success. So take home message is, even if you earn certain lesser money, but if you don't keep documentation, it will be a havoc for you. So give more importance for your documentation of the documents, because this is not only useful for you but your family and your partners. So take home message is, earn whatever money, but first do documentation of all your important things. Thank you. If you want to learn more about these documentations, go through my book of Financial IQ Decoded, which is available on Amazon, and also share with all your friends so that their life is also become a disciplined life. Thank you.